Yeah, so I was looking at this game and I was doing it in 3D. It looks really good. It looks good in this texture pack, which is faithful, and in Real Realism HD. It looks really good. Um, why does it say coming up? Is that it? Oh, wait, it says coming up. Hold on. My phone is acting up. It says coming up. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Got it. Finally. About time. All right, so yeah, so I tried it in 3D and it's really, really good. I was really, really happy with it. Since last time, I guess we were building the buildings here in the City of the Damned, but neither here nor there. But here it is. I've got the maps all lined up. I was showing this a couple episodes ago, and now I added this new one. Don't freak out. The towers are gone. I'm using structure blocks over here, and what that's going to do is it will allow me to put back in the structure. So I temporarily took out the structures. I made some void blocks so I could take it out. And once I put it back, these will disappear. These are basically, let me get rid of that. These are markers. This allows me, lets me know where I put the zombie villagers. These are the wither skeletons, you know, the pink concrete. The gold blocks will still represent where the treasure is. And I don't think I'm going to give players cheat maps for this because it's supposed to be hard. So it's not going to be like the sewer where you get this nice fancy cheat map that you can just follow. But they will be able to find maps, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I don't think so because when I put the towers back up, it looks you can't even tell that it's a maze. So I probably won't put a cheat map here. But the city of the damned is supposed to be hard. Originally, all these areas, these are all going to be towers. So roughly, and this is what I've decided. I'm not going to go out to the workshop and build like 5 templates and then just sit there and structure block them in. I'm going to build each one custom. So they're all going to be intertwining with each other. Some will wrap around each other. Some might be broken in half with half of it on the ground. So if you're watching the other videos, maybe you'll get an idea of that. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and this map. Now, if you've watched me before in the past, I think it was just the pyramid where I was actually showing cheat maps. I might have been doing that in the video. Not really cheat maps, but how I lay out a map. Speed Ray and I were when we were building the pyramid. We were explaining some of the maps. So I think it ended up in some of the episodes. Well, basically, this is how I build a map, and you're going to be able to see that. The yellow represents the correct course. Blue represents uh, basically paths that go nowhere. So it helps me when I'm up here. Not so much for the map, but it helps me remember that this path is done. I don't have to come back to it and make sure I connected it, and then I can actually see the path that the player will actually need to go, or the closest path, I should say, because several of these paths will meet back up to the yellow. But this just basically allows me to see that yes, there is a clear path to where the player wants to go. That is not a dead end, because that would really suck. All right. I keep saying let's let's do this. Let's work on this for a little bit. Building and chilling. When I do my building and chilling, that means I will periodically mute my mic and just build and have fun. So let's do that now. I'm going to turn on some music. Just as a note, I was seeing what I could get away with. They will not spawn here without it, so didn't see that one coming. Which is not a big deal. Not really, yeah, because players will be able to see the particle effect. But it's not too bad. Alright, let's get back to it. So, something like that. And I'll put my dead ends in here as well. This will help me lay out the map. Something like that. And where else do I have dead ends this way? I think some of these areas I have some treasure. Yeah, something along those lines. We have a dead end over here. Like so. And I'll cover these up. Oops, to represent that it is complete. And I changed the doorway, so I have to make sure each one I do that the doorway is correct and the pattern appears correct. So that'll help out. I think I'm going to put a bed over here, because players need to be able to sleep. Or not sleep, excuse me, save. Is there a center? I just got a center right somewhere along those lines. I don't like the way that looks. So. Hmm. What if I go like this? Smidge better. And then I have to put a spawner there. Because if I don't... What was it at? Can't see it. There she is. Hmm. I'll have to come back and do beds. Because it's a little wacky. So I'll come back and do beds. So that's 3 down. This doorway was done correctly. Yep. And this one has that. Ouch. This one was done incorrectly. So I had to get it so the mobs would spawn, so... And I wanted them to spawn during the day, so... This is the door I had to make. Still didn't do that right. Alright, I'm gonna mute and listen to music as I do these builds. Alright, so you can see the spawner's working. I hate when I change things, then I gotta go back and change everything. I'm clapping, yay. Yeah, so I only have 1, 2, 3 more to go. And I can continue doing what I was doing. Why did this one not seem to be spawning? What did I do that was different there? That was weird. Normally, let's check the first one. First one. This is actually the way across the bridge to the other. There it goes. Yeah, they are spawning. Okay, cool. I don't know why this one's not spawning. That's what's throwing me off. Everything seems to be done upright. I know they spawn at night, so I'm not overly concerned if they don't spawn right away. Actually, I don't think I have 3 more to go because I think I did the first one. I think I only have 2 more to go. I think I already did the doorway the first one because that's how I was testing it out. I shouldn't say the first one, but the one closest to the edge over there. So I'm gonna jabber a little bit. I was playing in the Real Realism HD texture pack, and I was really getting used to it, kind of liking it a little bit. I'm thinking about the next time I take a break from this, I think I'll do a survival. I'm not gonna do another stream or um, upload any videos of me playing. Maybe once in a while, or I'll jibber jabber out there and just kind of show it off. But close this one up. But I kind of want to play it in that texture pack, and then download 4 seasons too. That looks pretty cool. That might be kind of fun. Just to get a little relaxation, because it's been years since I've actually just played just to play. And I kind of miss it because I really like Minecraft. Yeah, that's the end of my jibber jabber. Wasn't that long. Alright, so that's done. Let me just go check this. I believe this one's done. Yeah, I can see it's already done. Yep. Cool, so I don't have to do that one. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no. I got it. Let's go ahead and cover this up then. Since we're not going to be using it. I covered a bunch of doors there, huh? The good thing about when I put back in those structure boxes, I got them like labeled temp 1, temp 2, temp 3. I won't be doing it tonight because what's up? Because it'll take me a bit to do this. I won't even get that much done tonight, I don't think. But by Tuesday's stream, we'll see where I'm at. Let's do the outside first. Uno mas, and then we'll start putting these bases down. And then I'll explain why I did it this way. And hopefully if you're map building, you can get some feedback from it. Or some ideas or map building. I think a lot of people give up on map building because they get lost to where they were, what they were doing, and it gets frustrating. But if you kind of lay things out for yourself, it makes it much easier. You can do it whichever way you like it, whichever way is comfortable for you. You don't have to do exactly like I do it. You got one more. Did I put down the upside down? I can never remember. I'm easily confused. Especially if when I work all day. I come home and play Minecraft. My mind at the end of my work day is just mush, mash. See? It's something like that. So, that was a random place to place in a tree. It's funny. Let's cover this up. Okay. So anyway, these structure blocks here, I was kind of explaining in the beginning. Once I click on it and say I want to load, we'll just say temp 3. But I don't want to load it, so we're not going to be able to see it. But anyway, it'll load back in everything above this block. So it goes up to here. So these will get automatically erased, and then the towers will be put back, the ones I originally built. I'm just doing it this way because it just makes it easier. When the towers were there and I was building all these towers, it was really hard to see the maze, and I was actually getting lost. Just pushing it down, I couldn't figure out if there, how to do it. So basically, like I said, uses blue lines just to represent paths that really go nowhere. Alright, so that comes up this way. And this is where it gets tricky putting in these bases. Because this wall really makes it difficult. Let's see if I can put in a base somewhere. That's way too close, I think. Let's put it all the way to the edge here. See what we get. So we'd go here. I love structure blocks. They make life so nice. We'll put in base. It's not base. And it's going to fit. Very nice. Now, before I place this, I like to, we'll use gold blocks for now. I like to figure out where my doors are going to be. And I know the doors are in on the 8th block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This helps me figure out where the doors are. So basically, this base is this part of the structure, minus these walls. It's got the corners in there, but not the walls. And you'll see once I place this. And this lets me know 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I lost track there. So those are the doors. And then on top of that, it's going to come one out. So it'll be 1. And then the path is 1, 2, 3, so it fits in there. So that's perfect. That is exactly what I want. Because then it gives me 3 wide on my path. This will make more sense once I get this done. I'm not concerned about this one as much, because we can make that one a dead end. So I think we're ready to load it in. Let's go ahead and load it in. I think it's good. It's gonna never mind. Oh, shut up. It's not gonna matter. And we'll go load base. And there's the base. Kind of weird, kind of cool, kind of whatever. And let's go 1 out from here. 1 out from here. They spawned in there already? What's going on here? Are they coming out of there? Yeah. There's not going to be a spawner here. This one's too close here. So we'll take that spawner out. Yeah, too close. It'll be too difficult for players. So now if I want to put this in, like I said, it comes one out, like so, one out, like so. This gets destroyed, that can go in. Like so. That actually works out pretty good. That was an accident. That was not purposely done. See how the gold block was there, lined up with the door perfectly. I got the wrong block. It doesn't matter what color those blocks are, though. It doesn't matter which one that one is, though. That's perfect. I'll show you why it's going to be perfect. Take that one out. And take that one out. Take that out. Replace it with that. Dun, 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 dun. Replace seats as well. That one stays though. And drag this out. There we go. I got a cough. Sorry about that. Okay. And continue on. I think the doors were already done, if I'm right. I didn't have to redo those, so that's good. But I will have to redo the corners like I just did, and kind of do the same pattern I did. And then I can fill it all out and continue on. So like I said, I'm planning on doing all the towers. They're all going to be unique to themselves. There's not going to be, other than the first ones that I did, which the three are kind of alike. And then I think on both edges, those ones were alike. So I had 7 of them. And basically, out of 7, there was 3. They're all going to be unique. So it takes me about an hour to build each tower, depending on how tall it is. So once I get this filled out, there's gonna be a lot of towers. I'm kind of thinking there's gonna be around 50 towers. So we're talking roughly 50 hours worth of work minus the 7 that I've done. So 43 hours worth of work. So almost 2 days. of just non-stop building towers, which will probably be translated into 4 days, 5 days. That's gonna take me to do. So I'll be on this for quite a bit. We're gonna end this wall here, like so. And then let's drag this one out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll drag that one out a little bit. I got a text. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say something along these lines, and it can go right here, and then cut in, and we'll put a treasure right here. How's that? Put a treasure right there. Yeah, we all like treasure. I scream, you scream, we all scream for treasure. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's go back. We'll do sapling, cherry sapling, and we'll don't need the bed right now because I got to figure out how I'm going to do the bed, so not overly concerned about the beds. Yeah, I grab that block anywhere. Oh, I need dirt, and so happens there's plenty of dirt down here. All right, I'm going to put some more cherry blossoms in here. I call them cherry blossoms. I don't know if they're cherry trees or cherry blossoms. I have no idea. So put one right there. See if it fits, and we'll put another one right here. 2 cherry blossoms. Something, or is that too much? It's one cherry. Well, maybe one cherry blossom's plenty. No, we're gonna put 2. Why? Because we can. So let's do 2 cherry blossoms. Let's go 1 and 2 and 2 and I think that. Oh no no. I'm not a big fan of these big ones unless it's in creative or in sorry, creative survival world. And so far, there's only 2 entrances into City of the Damned, and the other one is right here, which I still have to decorate this. This one leads straight into the sewer, so it's pretty neat. Once you get in here, I should have turned that ladder into a vine. Probably look cooler. Alright, I need to get rid of this. This is just not a big fan of these big cherry trees, cherry blossoms, what I call them. Don't break the leaves, just go for wood. Come on. Even in creative, survival creative. What's your name again? Let's get rid of it. And knowing my luck, I'm going to place down another one. It's going to be one of these big ones. That's just because that's how luck rolls with me. That's, like I said, that's how luck rolls with me. That's just the way it goes. So I love the particle effects of these. Let's see if it's going to do it a third time. If I can just place one small one, I don't think it's going to pop up on me as a big one on the next one. So let's see what we got. Does not like leaves in its way. Alright, do it again. Boom. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to lay some maize and let that just kind of go by itself. So let's... yeah. Alright, I gotta get some blocks here. I gotta get some gold. Gold block. And... gold block and yellow block. So it'd be over here. This will let me know later on that I need to put a treasure there. That way I don't have to go searching, I just find them. And like for the spawners, like I said, green represents zombie villager, the pink represents the with a skeleton. It lets me know how far apart to put them. Because I don't want to put them too close because it'll just be way too hard for players. They'll be constantly running into mobs because you kind of have to go through the towers to get anywhere. So there's not a lot of them that go around. Around. I think I need to put another tower over here. Oh, watchtower or whatever. Let's go. So let's go, and I think I named it guard. Load guard. Yeah, that's what I named it. Guard. Alright, and the guard tower is actually going to be the full tower, which it's not going to be affected by this because I went outside of that. See, very smart. But I need to drag it further out because, like I said, that wall and the path is 1, 2, 3, plus that needs one more wall. So I need to take this at least 1 block away. And that's just from that one. From here, it kind of looks pretty good. Want to see here. But it does look pretty good. And I do need to edge this. Like so. Yeah, so it's good. Alright. Hope this is making sense. Because then you can explain it to me later. Alright. So now we have 1, 2, 3. So I actually need to go. Oops. Better do this before I forget. I need to go back and to the left. JFK style. Not funny. Not funny at all. Back and to the left. So let's put in our guard tower now. Load. Guard. Like so. And then when we do the count, 1, 2, 3, our path plus our wall. That is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And that actually is it. So our guard tower is going to be taller. You don't see the other ones because, like I said, I put pink above it. So I won't need to use the pink anymore because the guard tower is going to be so obvious. Let's load that in. And I wasn't really like super satisfied with it. I'll show you here on that structure block. I wasn't really super satisfied with it. You know, it's pretty simple. But, you know, whatever. Like so. Let's just fill all this in. Players will never know they're just floating on the top. Oops. Fill all this in because this is going to be our path as well. Just so happens to work out. Work out. Here we go. And this should be, let me grab that first. Make sure that is a wither skeleton. Yep. This is a little bit different. Because I got my 1, 2, 3. But this corner kind of makes it weird. I can fix that. Oh, these are the old style ones. Uh-huh. They're the old style, not the new style. So now we go 3 up. Alright, is there a tree ready? Jeez. There had to have been a log in here somewhere. Yep. Should have known. Can't take me anywhere. Yeah, let's try this again. Do not give me a big tree, please. I can live with that. I don't think I'll be able to place another tree here, though. You know, that's got to be a sign. It's got to be a sign. So we'll go like this. Go back down here, grab a... No, that's not what I want to grab. I want to grab mud. And we'll put some weathering roses in there. Like so. No, just there. And eventually I need to taper these down to the wall so it looks cleaner. And that might just be slabs tapered down. I don't want to do it now because then I'm going to want to go around the whole maze doing it. So this is a for sure path. That's what I should call them, the for sure path. There we go. I mean, technically you could go that way too. So I need to block this off. So players cannot go this way. Die already, die. It looks like my thing is loading. There it goes. And paused up a little bit. Alright, so let's go over to this window here. You cannot exit there. They cannot enter there. Let's make this blue so I know that this is the wrong way. Not necessarily the wrong way, but it's just not the right way. Which kind of sounds silly, to be honest. Haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that. I will eventually, but for now I'm just going to leave it. I could make this way blue, this way red. Or yellow, sorry, red. Don't know what I'm talking about. So these are built so like the wither skeletons will only spawn at night. They won't spawn during the day. Mm-hmm. I already got a lot done. Moving right along. Gotta go to the guard tower. One, two, three, four. What's up there? Did I go up? Let me make this first. So I can get my bearings there. Yeah, I did go up. And okay, so that's there. Kind of want to keep going on this side. Because if I go down this part of the sewer, where's that take me? This is what's hard is doing both of these. I'm trying to get them to line up. Just want to see where all this goes. I'm not gonna be able to remember my way out. I think I will direct it to this though. Yeah, I think I will. Like I said, I don't have to worry about putting a map here. So without having to worry about putting a map there, well, I'm trying to think of that. Let's put another tower. This one came close to there. Let's see what happens if we put a tower right here. How close is that going to be? That's too close. I can see it from right here. It's too close. Or not a tower, a base. Base of a tower. Load. Base. Where's that going to give us? That gives us plenty of room here. Doesn't give us enough room here. We still need 1, 2. We need 2 spots back. And we can come forward. How far is that away from that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So a wall's going to be right there. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we need this touching this. So we need to come over 1, 2, 3. So we need to come over 3 this way. And what did I say over here? 3 and 2. 3 that way. 2 this way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And let's load that, see what we get. I just typed in load. That's ridiculous. Dang it. Base. How about that base? Do not load it in. Let's get rid of this so we can see. Alright, so that gave us, we should be 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And we should be 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright, let's load this in. Let's load it. And that's our base. There we go. So we have another one. Another one bites the dust. And it should be lava. Yep. When we put this in, let's fill all this. Get rid of that. Keep filling it in. That's perfect. Oops, that wasn't perfect. And might as well fill this out. Might as as well fill this out. And might as well fill all this in. Well, you can hear the drown from this position. And then we'll go around this. This won't probably be perfectly square, just because it makes things so much easier when you're building. Doesn't always look the prettiest so when it's square. Nope, don't need to fill in there. Whoops. Let's take it all. There will not be a spawner in this one. All right, that'll be the furthest that I have to do the yellow, because once you get down in here, from this part of it, you can actually navigate, and the entrance, or what players are looking for, is this exit here. And then you'll re-enter the sewer this way. This is where the sewer and the City of the Dam will separate, where you have to go through those. If you go down any of these manholes, they will take you to that manhole. The reason I'm marking the yellow now is just to make sure that there is a clear path. There is at least one clear path to the sewers, or to where players need to go. But other than that, the maze isn't always about finding one certain way out, because a lot of times that's luck based. But there are people that are really good at mazes out there. So there are difficult, like the pit, that that are very, very maze oriented. That there's just one way. That's it. Um, but for the most part, it's about exploring, getting to the city. And like I said, players will be able to use ender pearls, so they don't have to be in the maze. The world will be completely open to do. Players can do whatever they want. They can get elytra and fly through this thing and get to different areas, but they still will have to navigate like inside the pyramid. A lot of the dragons are underground, things like that, multi levels. So I've decided to give players complete freedom of how they want to navigate the world, which I think will be a lot more satisfying to players that aren't really like highly into mazes. All right, so like I said, this is just to make sure that there is a clear path, and not every path runs into dead ends and stuff like that. So it sucked to be playing a game and then there's just no way to get through it. And then it's going to come out here. This will come to the sewer here. So let's go ahead and figure this out. Let's make a little rope-a-dope. This will be the end of it. Let's change this to match it, and we'll change that manhole cover so it doesn't lean that way. Like I said, this is this part of it. So it, yeah, oh, is there a spawner right there? There is. Oof. Sorry about your luck. Alright, so oh, I need to take this spawner out, by the way. That spawner's, there's not gonna be a spawner in this one. Sorry, spawner. Mr. Villager zombies will not be needed. How can I run this around? Let's see how much room I have to do this. I have 1, 2, 3, and then a wall. So I do have enough room to run it this way. I have enough room to run it this way. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, and then it will end right here, like that. I don't like the way this is, though. Like I said, I'll figure a way how to blend this into the wall better than it is to taper it down so it just looks better. Uh, yeah. I almost said my name, my real name. This is pretend my name is Johnny. I was almost like, oh, come on, Johnny. Here we go. I've done that before in a video. I've said my name. It's funny, and as soon as I say it, I'm like, oh, come on. Let's turn this around so it's facing that way. Yeah, just looks better. There we go. All right. We are cooking. We've gotten already a lot done. We've played, what, three towers down? Or 2 towers and a guard post. Alright, so, yep. I'm just going to put this in here. And once I do this, I really don't need to mark any of the other ones. Because now I know I have a clear path to the rest of the maze. I don't care if there's 20 clear paths. As long as I have one, I don't care. So, now that I have that, I don't think I need to mark down any more of those. Yay. And then I'll put in my little arrow. I can't really put an arrow in a 3-spacer. I can if I lift it up. Come on. Use your imagination. Wow. Goofed that up, didn't I? Just gotta do arrows there for a second. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. And on a map, that will be very clear to see. I still screwed it up. Take that one off. Bam! There you go. On a map, that is an arrow. Doop doop. Alright, so we have this tower. I took out the spawner in there because it's not needed, and these are kind of screwed up. I forgot. I screwed these up and didn't redo them before I made it into the structure block. So not all of them are done, but it should take me that long to put them in there nice and neat. And let's take this. Like so. Oh, I'm loading again. What happened? I'm just the second time it was buffing. No, do not double stack that. Do not pass go. Oh, that's right. This is the watchtower. The watchtower's doors weren't correctly made. I'll have to manually do those. I forgot. I was like, why does that look different? Oh, that's falling. And I was debating, I probably will. Like, I can finish this and then actually put back this part of the town. And it shouldn't bother me. Like I said, I've already got my one clear path there. Um, I I can keep an eye where spawners are. It's not a big deal. Um, yeah. So let me finish this, and I can actually put that back. That's kind of neat. Didn't even think about that. I'll put those big old towers back in there. Um, that is the clear path there. Just making sure I'm missing something. Yes, I am. I can see it. I saw what I was missing. Done lost your mind, son. Yes, I believe I can put back those towers. And yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of this because I get kind of bored. Like, man, finishing the sewers was tough. Doing wash, rinse, repeat. Uh, decorating it and building it. So with this, what I'll be able to do is build out a little bit. I'll put back these two towers here, and I can do that right now. That's great because these are completely done. I just need to cover these up. That's what I haven't done. This, when I cover this up, that pretty much tells me that I'm done with that area. Um, yep, see, I covered it up too soon. I wasn't done with the area. Now I'm done with the area. So yeah, I can put this back. I'm just debating whether I want to take the blue out right now or put it back and then take the blue out. So everything's going to come back to life. Yeah, because nothing's going to be in my way here. I'll be able to see this. That's done. That's done. That area's done. My tree in there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hope this works. I didn't test it to see if it was going to work, so it's already there, temp 3. So let's load it. See what happens. And it's back. There we go. Very nice. That was kind of a neat, sneaky way. I love structure blocks to void it, get it out, and then end up putting it right back. I'm very satisfied. Cool. So now I can get rid of that structure block. I don't need this area anymore. And let me just double check. It put back in the void. Look at this. So void 2. I can load that. Watch this. That's how I did it. It'll take a second probably. There it goes. So that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So avoided it, and the other one brought it back. That's pretty neat. So what we're gonna do, see, there it is in half again. All right. So let me take everything out in this section because I don't need it anymore. If there's any treasure or anything like that, I need to put it in here before I put those back. I just thought that was kind of just a neat thing to show. Maybe give people ideas and show them a little bit how structure blocks can be used. We'll take all this out. And I want to decorate this. I want to put, there's going to be a lectern down here that's going to explain the city of the dam right here. That players will read. And give them an idea like how dangerous it is at night, what kind of mobs. That there is a dragon here. So, do I have somebody lurking? Somebody is lurking again. It's probably the same person. And I'm not saying it in a negative way. I think that's cool that somebody will come out and lurk. I don't get a lot of live people anymore. And I think that's because I'll do this for a while and then I'll take like 6 months off. And people just forget and lose interest and move on. Alright, let's keep this. I don't think there's any treasure in this area, so that's a good thing. There's not going to be a bed in this area as well, so I'm not going to worry about that. Just want to make sure, because it's hard to see this from up top. Except for this, I will finish this. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe a skeleton. I don't know. I was goofing around with it. We'll see. Hey. Alright. I think this is the last of what I have to take out. Right here in this area, and then we'll put the towers back. I'm going to use that little cool feature that I guess it's been here for a little bit, but it's new to me because, like I said, I just got back from being off for 6 months and forgot all about it. Okay, and get rid of this one. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't care. But like I said, I'll probably not take a long rest from this, but I really want to do some survival. It's been so long, and I miss it. And um, survival without recording, without talking. Just sit back and put back some beer and just have a good time. I haven't done that since before the Nether update, so it's been a long time. Minecraft is so enjoyable. It's just. But like I said, I'll probably post some videos of what I'm doing on that world just for fun if anyone's interested. Um, but probably not because, like I said, not a lot of views. Okay, so let's do this time once again. But this time we're gonna do it a little bit different. I'm going to do this in the animation, place by block. Let's place it by block. And let's do it in 2 minutes, 120 seconds. That's 28. And let's just do it. Let's just have some fun and just watch it build itself. And like I said, the towers themselves are going to take me about an hour each because they're all going to be unique. And if you didn't see this before, yeah, last episode I was actually building some out in the workshop. So if you want to see how these are built, it's out in the workshop. This is where, to me, I see warped buildings. And they stretch up. They're all different sizes. They twist and turn. Some of them get really close to each other. Some of them go around each other. Some of them crash into each other, go through each other, and some of them connect. And there will be a few that players will be able to go up into. And like I said, since I want to make this so players can go wherever they want, if a player wanted to, you can technically climb these things. There won't be barrier blocks. I decided if players want to climb up these things, jump to another one, whatever they want to do. Uh, just in case people aren't all about mazes and they're about exploring and finding treasures and beating a game without having to follow a certain path. I'm almost beating it up before it before it builds itself. But yeah, you can climb this whole, not all of them, but most of them you can climb. This one goes above the clouds. This is the tallest one so far. This one goes above the clouds. Yeah, and it's finished. Pretty cool. So players got a leecher that can fly from here, and if you can imagine, there's just gonna be, except for the pink is, because the pink is like the guard towers. They're not this tall, but the where everything else is, all these other ones that don't have pink in it. The green is just spawners. So, but the pink is the guard. These will all be different buildings. Um, that just stretching up into the sky, twisting and turning. This one's much shorter. But yeah. And I built all the way out to here. There's a bunch that weren't built last time I was streaming. What? Oh, this is kind of funny. It's like, what happened here? And this is how I do my light effect. Like I said, last video, I did it on there. And this is how you get that twirly, twisting, nonstop light thing with this. It took me a little playing with to see how I could do that, but it all worked out. And then last video, I built this tower right here, uh, live. But yeah. Anyway, what I was gonna say is this side of the building, it's on this structure block. So once I load that structure block, it'll load the rest of that building. But it's kind of caught in limbo there. So now I can get rid of these. I don't need these anymore because that's all loaded in. So that's done. So I think I just keep making my way back to you, babe. Um, Once I get here, I guess I just have to build this right here, and I can actually load that one in. That's gonna take this whole area. There's like 4 towers here. No, 3 towers. 3 more towers. So yeah. But I think I gotta make some dinner. Um, but I'll get back on here later on. I won't be streaming. I'll just get back on by myself. And I'll continue this. And let's see. I'll probably stream Tuesday. I think Tuesday. Tuesday might be a good thing. Sundays and Tuesdays. And my Tuesday streams are much longer. The only problem is they're early in the morning, 8-ish, 9-ish Pacific Standard Time. But let's see what I have done. I don't plan on having too much done. I might have this area done with this loaded in, and then working on that area. Uh, just because I said I kind of, I'm not taking a break. I just want to kind of slow down a little bit. I've been really, since I got back a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, I've been doing this like 8-hour days, 9-hour days. All my spare time I've been doing this, and there's a lot of things I got to do around the house, and I got to get things up to speed. So I got to slow down a little bit. And like I said, I want to play a little bit of survival Minecraft. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna keep working on it, keep pushing it, and yeah, and I think once I finish the City of the Damned, I think we'll be ready for testing. So whether you watch this video tomorrow, the next day, a week from now, a month from now, if you'd like to be a part of that testing, let me know. You can just put it in the comments on any video because I'll see comments. I always answer every comment. I get maybe 3 comments a day. That's it for all my videos, but I answer all of them. Kind of excited to get them. It's kind of neat. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button. It really helps out a lot. You don't need to subscribe because that's just a waste of time. Anyway, I'll catch you next video.